Hello and welcome back to Cody60 Plays. Today, we are continuing on with the rescue mission of Barlow. We did rescue a number of the Boyland Pokemon that had been captured by Team Dimsun, as well as the elders privileged or prized Mime Jr. And look at that! We found Barlow. Who's there? Some knucklehead of a Dimsun? Or would that be a Team Sun goon? Too dark to tell you creeps apart. Nope. But you... Helen? What are you doing here? Alright, you're my rescuer. Excellent. First things first, it's too dark to see. Gotta do something about that. After all, you can't clear a target if you can't see it. There should be an Electabuzz on board somewhere. Electabuzz's flash can light up this hold. This should be easy for you. Appears to be locked. I need a 2-cup. You stealthy scoundrel, you. I won't allow you to abscond with the Pokemon we rounded up. 1, 2, 3. I'm already starting to get sleepy. Apparently there was one not finished caught. There's one not caught yet. Boom. Oh, now you've gone and done it. I'm in for a dressing down from Captain. I think Perugli's the Pokemon I need. I think the Perugly has 2 cap. Whoa! I try not to use as many Poke Assists as possible in this game because of how little you genuinely have. Up now, that's 2 tackle. That's still good enough for what I need. They got mice on board. Maybe the hint that there was mice on board was that there was a fat cat. Now, if I think about it, that is the excellent answer to that question. Statement. I already have a 2 tackle, so bye, Perugly. I'll see you again right there. No, I'll have to... get another Pokemon anyways. Because I'll need the 2 catch for, the 2 cut for Barlow's ropes. And no longer have to keep spinning. Oh yeah, you're that Pokemon. The one with one of those weird electric field type moves that are just large. And I don't have enough of a That was an Electabuzz cry, right? Good going. Get Electabuzz help to light up this dingy cargo hold. Watch out for the flashbang! Electabuzz uses a hidden machine, Flash. Now, that's bright. It beats the darkness, though. Being in the dark brings me down. Wish you never saw me this way, though. Being roped up a smidgen tightly, Ollie put it up with it without a tough guy. I'd like to get free and get moving, though. If anybody can snap this rope, I'd say it's Big Bertha and no one else. It looks like we need a Pokemon to help us with this too. A 1 cut! Well, the closest Pokemon is only a 2 cut. And that is the Raticate. Woo! That's an S rank. Where did it count? I think I already had it at an S rank though. It's one of those things you just have done anyway. The rope was cut into tiny fragments. Thanks, Raticate. See you again. Thanks. Even in my wildest dreams, I never thought you'd be rescuing me. Where's Makuhita this entire time? Wrapped up with him? Hey, this is my styler. It burns me to think I had the Ranger's symbol taken from me. It tells me I need to be better. First things first, switch on the styler. There's a lot of new mail in the inbox. People were trying to get in touch with me. Oh, an incoming message already. Crawford. Voicemail! Voicemail! Crawford calling from the Ranger Union. Your styler started transmitting again. Kellen must have joined you. Both your location signals are coming in clearly. If there's any problem, inform us by voicemail, please. Leader, I'm glad you're safe. I've caused everyone a lot of worry with all of this. And Makuhita suffered because of me too. I'm sorry, dude. Maku. They've done it now. Team Dimsum's not getting away with this. I'd say it's about time for Mr. Barlow's counterattack to begin. We'll have to wrest control of the ship first. We'll go to the ship's bridge and take command. It appears to be locked. That calls for a target clear. Hey, Kellen, fly out of the way, will you? Oh no. Target clear. Barlow! What is this room? Hey, Kellen, come over here. That doesn't sound good. But before we go, I need to recharge Pokemon and get another Pikachu. I'm not caring about S-rank captures. I just want to recharge my styler. And have a spare Pikachu on standby. Alright. Go into the room though. This looks like the captain's quarters. Gotta be the captain we're after. What is this sweet smell? I think there was an extra cold kind of hairspray that smelled like this. There are many identical outfits. They seem somehow familiar. Yeah, they really do. Wonder who it is. It's slippers. There's a pair of slippers. It's someone's diary. Next month, XX day. We had a close call today. A ranger named Barlow came close to disrupting our plan. It should be a good lesson to us. We must be more cautious. There are several books lined up. How to earn your boss's praise. surefire way to promotion, preventing running in the hallways. I'm not sure I like the knowledge of who this potential captain may be. Because that feels like a very bad betrayal. And it's a taped up notice. No running in the hallways. The big ranger's broken out. Help someone. I need backup. This is it for you. There's no way out now. They spotted us. We'll have to take the challenge. I'll take this side, you take that one. Ah! A bunch of my cargo. That was a safe encounter. That's the only one after the save. I don't care. No, I do care. I know exactly what's coming and I don't want to go unprepared. I mean, could always hit the ZR button, but I've been good about that for this playthrough. Unlike the Metroid Prime Hunters one. I'll go get help. You stay here. This is what we would do. We both go get help. That's a brilliant idea. Let's put it into action. I'm gonna go save. I don't trust them. I don't trust it. I mean, right after outdoor class was kind of graduation, so I guess it's graduation day again. Does kind of look, the upper area here does kind of look like it. Like the ranger school. The bridge is above here. There's no telling what this captain of theirs will spring on us. Are you ready? Alright, let's move. Oh, what a surprising guest we have. If it isn't Kelly. You haven't been running in the ship's hallways, have you? We haven't met since graduation, have we? Perhaps you don't even recall who I am. I was, after all, only teaching the class next to yours, but I only played at being Mr. Kincaid, the teacher. My true identity is... Team Dinson's guiding light, Mr. Kincaid. You've certainly come a long way to be confronting me. I wouldn't have imagined it from an unruly child like you. Not from one who ran in hallways and stuck around where you didn't belong. But your journey ends here. Oh, there's two of the redhead character. Kincaid, you knew we were coming. You thought we wouldn't notice? Minions, take care of them. Aye, aye, sir. Oh, first capture of Rhyhorns. Of course it rotated for that attack. And there's that capture completely unscathed. And that's a 2 tackle. And an S rank! This is when group captures actually work out to their advantage. We're sorry, Captain. We're too ashamed to face your anger, so we'll swim home. Why? Very well, let those incompetents go. Their absence will lighten the ship's load and reduce its fuel consumption. I must admit, you two are better than I'd expected. Perhaps you did glean something useful from the Rangers. Round 2. But to everything, there is always a limit. How many of these clowns are there? It's like there's an unlimited supply. I'll go after Kincaid, you deal with the small fry, Kellen. Get them! You're gonna get it, Hairspray Head. Drapion. Ha! A mere area ranger is going to defeat this Drapion. I'm not going to defeat it. I'm going to befriend it. Free Stunky. Of course, they cover each other. Made it free with no damage again. That is also still good. And that is still an S rank. Oh. Say goodbye to your mini remote. We're sorry, Captain. We're too ashamed to face your anger, so we'll swim home. Stop saying the same lines. I know that tutorial guide's talking about there being a there is a hidden armada in the ranger school. Guess it was true. You deserve kudos for your bravery, but clearly you lack the ability. Barlow's youth styler has broken. Ha ha ha! So where's your pumped up bravado now? This is the power of our new mini Remo. The mini Remo is like nothing like the crude and infernally heavy Gigaramo. Not only is it compact and portable, but it has over 100 commands. Helen, you may be interested to know who developed the mini Remo. It was a youth, a boy about your age. That boy was and is a genius of the sort that comes along once a century, if that. To recruit that genius, I'd taken a position at the Ranger School. Does that surprise you? You used the Ranger School for that? How low can you go? That means it's Isaac. Say what you will. Now let us begin your final lesson. Go, Drapion. Show them no mercy. Yes. Show them no mercy. And yeah, Drapion can just attack out of nowhere. are greatly boosted. And there's the Drapion caught. That was every friend Pokemon I had, and I had to use Pachirisu 3 times. 100 loops, and that is an S rank. And does not have an ability. Yeah, I seem to have underestimated you, Kellen. To all crew members, this is your captain speaking. This is an emergency. The crew chief on C deck is ordered to pull the Kingston valve. All other crew members are to abandon ship on their own initiative. Abandon ship and swim. Rangers, do you understand the significance of the Kingston valve? Its removal will flood the ship, taking all evidence of our plan to a watery grave. This will be your final resting place, and for all the Pokemon on board, too. Meaning I need a Machoke, a level 2 or higher, or a Machamp. Bon voyage, Rangers. Oh hey, that's not fair. Captain gets to fly. Captain's always been that way with us. We have no choice but to jump in and swim. Notice Makuhita, I think, never ran. That sneak's really done it now. Kellen, we're gonna save the ship, Pokemon and all. I've never handled a ship this size before, but we're out of options. This is bad, though. The closest port is Pool Town, but I don't think we can stay afloat long enough. You can tell we're already starting to take on water, right? My styler's out of commission. We'll use the ship's radio to sound the alarm. Crawford, come in. This is Barlow. Do you read me? You've taken command of Team Dim Sun's cargo ship, but the ship is sinking. I'm not sure if the ship will make it to Pool Town. In other words, this radio message could be my final words. This is Crawford. That's not like you, Barlow, and as a joke, it's the worst. You've got to reach shallow waters and beach the ship. If you can't do that in time, abandon the ship and save yourself. If there's any... That's if there are any shallows. I'm gonna end this transmission. My last words were only a joke. You just watch. We'll save the Pokemon on board. You don't seriously think we're going to leave the Pokemon and save ourselves? This is Barlow, over and out. We could somehow slow the sinking long enough to find a place to be. I think this is a time limit. Once you leave here, I think it's a time limit. I want to say it actually was a Machamp. Helen, where are you going? To put the Kingston valve back in? I get it. If we can get a Pokemon to help, that might work. It might be futile, but it sure beats watching my sorry effort to sail the ship. But the way the ship's taking on water, your time limit's 4 minutes. Helen, hurry and run through the hallways. Run through the hallways. Safe. Oh. That's right. I should have remembered that one. That's why you have to go the left route. Out of the way, the ship's going. And now no, I needed the Machoke. Yeah, Machoke or a Machamp. There it is. There's the Machoke. I'm not carrying. The ship's going down. I'm on a time limit. Yeah. There's my out. Yep, and I was right to remember it needed a 2 tackle. The Kingston mouth was moved by an enormous amount of power. Thanks, Machoke, to you again. The Machoke took off the belt, evolved into a Machamp, and just bumped it. Huh? Yes, it's working. The ship's not taking on water like before. Cullen really did it. Now there's more time to find somewhere to beach this thing. Shallows. Come on, where are they? I've got to run ship to run aground. Maku. There's a small island at 3 o'clock. There's even a pier. Way to spot that, Makuhita. That pier's just a tiny spot of wood. But that's where this ship's landing. Wonder where it runs up. You have to crank it to the right. Hold on, Pokemon. This ship's going to keel over hard. Rudders, hard as starboard. That poor Voltorb just whacked its face into the wall, Barlow. You know why this place is called Ascension Square? Of course I do. It's because students share their dreams here and set off into the great big world. That's exactly right. Man, remember this tutorial? And when we've grown up in the world, it's Principal Lamont's hope that we return. That is true. Watch out. They didn't say how we return. Could return. The pledge stone remained undamaged. What's going on here? What is that? What is that giant ship doing here? Apparently I can change the, Interesting. There's a filter setting on the Wii U emulator? If you're wondering how that happened, I tapped the right stick on the gamepad. It does change things, not for the recording quality you guys are getting, though, through YouTube, but there is a difference. What's going on here? What is that giant ship doing here? I have to hand it to you, Barlow. That was an incredible display of split-second decision-making. Helen, thank goodness you're safe. This keels over. Pier seems to have been inadequate for the role. What exactly is taking place? This cargo ship was being used by Team Sun. They were using it to abduct Pokemon and transport their Giga Mode machines. Barlow and Cullen discovered what the ship was used for. However, when defeated, Team Dim Sun abandoned the ship, but they also tried to scuttle the ship with the Pokemon still on board. To save Pokemon, Barlow and Cullen had to run the ship aground. I'm sorry to say that the ship ran over your feet. On the bright side, all the Pokemon have been saved. That's wonderful. I'm happy to see they were successful at ramming the pier. The peers have no concern. We got to witness the outstanding courage and decisiveness of 2 graduates. And in Ascension Square, where you hope to return. It's another example of model behavior that we can present to our students. Now we have an ultimate peer. Incidentally, where is Barlow? He can't be. That was a rough crash. Stop that. Our leader isn't that fragile. Blows the ship horn. Helen, mission clear. Man, remember, this is only a day after the outdoor quest. See? As the leader, I'd like to say a few words to end this send-off party. I always knew this day was coming. You're not the sort of ranger to start and finish as a ranger in the sticks like this. When I handed you your styler, I already had that feeling. But I never expected this day to arrive so soon. And with that, well, we can laugh or cry about it, but from today, Catelyn is top ranger. It makes me sad to say Helen leave us for the Ranger Union, but as the leader here, it also fills me with pride. If I had to put it simply, this is truly a cause for celebration, that's all. The union's chairperson, Irma, came to our leader and asked for you in person. She said that you were absolutely needed by the union, Kellen. Oh yes, Kellen, here's the latest issue of the Almia Times. It's got in-depth coverage of your cargo ship adventure. But yeah, you went and dealt with literally a day after you do outdoor class, you're back with an entire ship rammed into the pier. Rangers to the rescue. Cargo ship beaches near Ranger School. Mystery, boss? If you couldn't tell, that was Kincaid. I don't know how. 11th top ranger. So you're off to the Ranger Union today. I hate to see you go, though, Kellen. When you joined, our team turned into a really decent one. My mom wanted me to pass along her congratulations. She's crying on a day like this. The person who lost his styler. I don't care what anyone says. This is a great cause for celebration. Come on, we'll have one last toast with another glass of milk. That, Barlow, that was the knife toast he made. But eat up. There's plenty of milk pudding. Keep working hard at the Ranger Union. I'll do the best I can back here. It must figure they don't have enough top rangers to take on Team Dinsun. You come visit anytime. The whole family will be happy you did. Our youngins are sure sorry to see you go. I think there are visitors outside. My mom wanted me to pass along her congratulations. Be sure to visit your family in Chickle Village every so often. If you do, make sure you drop by so we can see your face again too. Well, yeah, every so often you go see the partner farm again. So, are you about to leave? You remember how to get to the Union, right? Pass along our regards to Professor Hastings and everyone at the Union. Helen, thanks for everything. I enjoyed every minute of it. Hey there, Top Ranger. Watch your health, dear. Don't go around catching colds. I'm being captured. My big brother is a Top Ranger. Kellen, congratulations. It's another departure for you into a new world. By experiencing even more of what the world offers, you will continue to grow. Oh, I almost forgot. Speaking of departure, reminded me. Pokemon from the cargo ship, they were all returned to Boyland. All our students helped in that effort. As for Mr. Kincaid, we all feel terrible about what happened. We have to accept our responsibility and make sure it never happens again. We all need to keep growing as people, just like you. Off to the Ranger Union. to get that fancy new styler. Don't think I can do anything on the way there. Yeah. That is every quest done at this point in the game. But I do want that new... Did I say there was a fancy new styler? I lied. No, I'm not. Yes, there's a new styler. But with a actually really good feature that technically enables help with the rank system. By technically having a buy around the one line capture. When I get a good look at you, I can see you have grown up. Speaking of growing, look at that tower. Oh. Man, it's only been 2 days. It's finally... And it's already way taller than it was. I'd like to see the view from the top when that's finished. Hey there, lucky guy. Oh. Hi, Wendy. I found you at last. I'm Wendy, do you remember me? I had some questions for you at the Union. I came to pick you up with my partner Staraptor on Chairperson Irma's orders. My Staraptor can whisk us to the Union HQ instantly. It's gonna be a wild ride, don't get shaken off. Why do I have a bad feeling? Pachirisu and Pikachu had a bad feeling about this. I just started walking. Not like I'm... Eee. Oh wow, Kellen? You dropped in on me from the sky. That's a dramatic entry. Woohoo! You're looking good. Yep, I'm looking good too. Yes, I wish to convey to you how joyous it was for me to learn of your promotion to the highly exclusive domain of the Top Ranger. You're only the creme de la crop. Oof, I can't do that formal thing. Congratulations, but let's not chat out here. Let's get you inside. I don't think the uniform changes at all. You keep this uniform style. Chairperson Irma's waiting for you in the conference room. That's on floor 2. Think I'm not the only one getting upgraded. I used to be an operator at a ranger base. I blew up 6 Gigaremo units. Jesus. Even just one. Effective immediately, the Ranger Union certifies you to the position of Top Ranger. You are hereby recognized as the 11th and one of only 12 chosen Top Rangers around the world. A piece of the Almia region is under growing threat. We must have your help. Raintown's Ranger Base and the Ranger Union share the same goal. It is to maintain peace in the Almia region. I'm sorry. Sorry for being late. Welcome, the 12th Top Ranger. Your arrival means that of the 12 Top Rangers, 4 are based in Almia. Incidentally, haven't you two noticed? I suppose it's understandable from being so nervous, but you should both be very familiar to each other, do you? Turn your surprised faces from me and look at each other. Like, hang on. In the character shoes, if I haven't been able to turn away yet, other than from the shock notice that I've been promoted, I probably would have seen out of the corner of my eye, hey, it's Keith, and also recognized him. It's only been a couple days. Hey, if it isn't Kellen, I didn't clue in at all. The other new Top Ranger is you. Caught you off your guard, did we? Punished the so-called Team Din, son. We needed more Top Rangers. That's why we chose you two youngsters and summoned you. That's a major promotion born from an inspiration shared by Irma and me. If things don't work out, it will solely be our responsibility to bear. You two are free to do as you wish without restraint. I present you with the symbol of the Top Ranger, the Fine Styler. The nice-looking styler, which is wrist-mounted. Whoa, a Fine Styler. Awesome. and new ranger poses to go with it. The power charge is now usable. Let me describe how the Fine Styler is different. The Fine Styler can charge up power for making captures more easily. We cleverly named this feature Power Charge. Of course, it's the biggest change from the stylers you've used up to now. Rather than attempting to capture right away, use the Power Charge. By charging power, you'll convey more feelings of friendship to your target. It's a feature that will help make your capture attempts more efficient. Oh, it's my friend Bidoof. You're bright enough to learn how to do a power charge right away. First, deploy the capture disc like so, then simply wait on the spot. As you can see, the capture disc steadily charges power. The capture disc is fully charged and circle your target. Oh, I should probably put that. At this point, warning! Flashing lights. Normally, looping a target conveys only a certain amount of the ranger's feelings. Power charge doubles it. However, by charging up power twice, the ranger's feelings are conveyed. If you release the capture disc, or if it collides with anything, it loses its charge. If that happens, you'll have to do a power charge again. Put the power charge to good use. It's a highly effective tool. You'll find it much easier to capture even the trickiest Pokemon. Practice makes perfect. Yes, one of the most powerful tools in the arsenal. Because of its double use, it does help with the one-line capture, but it also, I think, has its own skill choice in the line. That's enough of that. That will do for your orientation. Keith, I know why you were late getting here. On the way here, you stopped to save Pokemon controlled by Team Dinsa. Townspeople who saw this were delighted and they phoned in their fame. That's what is expected of the Pokemon range. Well, everyone, let's return to our job. The two newcomers should come see me in the operation room late. I got commended right off the bat. But, well, hey, oh boy, you bet I'm surprised. I never thought I'd be a top ranger with you, Kellen. This Breeze was my partner. We met in the Fiora region. I adore it. Any other things? Weren't we supposed to go to the operation room? Yeah. So I don't think we can go anywhere, but, up. I think someone else... I wonder if we'll run into any other familiar faces while we're here. The operators can be considered top operators. They do tend to chatter too much, however. Okay, people, let's not be rude. Introduce yourselves to our new faces. Hi, I'm Linda. Nice to meet you. I don't think I'm really chatty, but I'm sure not the silent type. Hi, I'm Marcus. You don't need to learn my name, though. I mean, it's not as if you don't have enough to memorize already. Hi, my name is Rhythmy. I haven't been here very long because I graduated not even a year ago, and... Wait, you two. You're Kellen and Keith. What are you two doing here? I'm sorry we didn't tell you, but you three being here is no coincidence. We were informed about your trio from Miss April of the Ranger School. You pledged to make your dreams come true in Ascension Square. The fact that all three of you have held on to those dreams brought you here. One last thing, top rangers have the right to assign missions to themselves. Rely on your experience, belief in your instincts, and know who you are helping. You are responsible for your own actions. Top rangers do not answer to a leader. Of course, do not hesitate to approach your seniors for advice. That said, the senior top rangers are all in the field now. They are investigating far and wide to solve the mysteries of the Darkstone. Oh, speaking of senior top rangers, we have a transmission from Sven. Sven, You're in the Chroma Highlands. Please confirm. You got it. Is that Linda I hear? It's something I want to pass on to Chairperson Irma. This place is crawling with Team Dim Sun minion. You're slowing me down. I'd like Irma to send a young ranger or two to help clear the vermin. Understood. Chairperson Irma. You overheard the whole exchange. That's what Sven once relayed to you. A young ranger or two, did he say? Then two he shall have. Kellen and Keith, this is a good opportunity for you to go meet Sven. You are to join Sven in the field. This is a mission for me. Perhaps you'll find it less than challenging for top rangers to do. Kellen took on a mission. Sven is in the Chroma Ruin, which are in the Chroma Highland. You can get there by traveling east of All True Park. Sven has been chasing leads on the Dark Stones found in Gigaramo Machine. He's a daredevil and a trifle offbeat, but he's also an excellent ranger. And with that, orientation is done for the top ranger. Next time we meet, we begin the start of that new journey. But first, before we head to the Chroma Highlands, apparently, we need to get some things done. Next part, so that's what we will be doing. That is going to be it for today. Thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!